The Suncoast draws many new residents with our warm weather, beaches, and great cultural attractions. But how has the pandemic impacted people's decisions to relocate here? Jim Hirschman from Sarasota Land and Homes joins us via Skype to give us a real estate market update. Great to see you, Jim.
Hey, Joey. Thanks for having me on.
All right, so I got to ask, this has obviously been a year unlike any other. So let's take a look back. You actually brought us some stats. We can look at last year compared to this year, because we're wondering, are people still listing their homes with all that's happening in the world? So describe what we're looking at.
Not as much. This is Sarasota County single-family homes active inventory going back. It goes back to May of 2018, but let's focus on May of 2019. You can see we almost had 3,500 homes on the market. And over the course of the year, we've lost a lot of inventory. About 36% inventory has been lost since last year. We're currently hovering at about 2,250 homes on the market.
All right, so that obviously, I would expect then supply is more limited this year. Did you have another slide that will kind of explain that?
Yes, exactly. And it's not because of what you think it is. It's not because I think a lot of your viewers and yourself may think, well, it's because of the pandemic. But if you look at the months of supply and inventory, and this is important to understand, a 5.5 month supply of inventory is basically a balanced market, not a buyer's market, not a seller's market. Anything below that turns into a seller's market. And you can see going back to June, July, August, all the way through the third quarter and fourth quarter, it was trending towards 3.5, 3.6, 3.5 months of supply in market to where we are today at 3.2 months of supply in market. So there was a fundamental problem going back before anybody knew about Corona. All we knew what Corona was a beer we imported from Mexico and put a lime in it. So that problem existed before the current market.
So with fewer homes available, would that obviously mean that there would be fewer sales?
You would think, but surprise, surprise, that's not the case. If we roll to the next slide, new pending sales is a great indicator for future closed sales. And what we have here, if we go back and look at May of 19, we had 849 homes going pending in May of last year. And this year, if we jump, there we are.
There we go.
April of this year, we only had 544, but then in May, it spiked. It spiked up to the same number that we did last year, 849 sales. So we're doing, the same amount of sales with a third of the inventory, which tells you that we're in a hyper hot market right now. It's a seller's market.
All right, that's going to make a lot of people very happy. And you actually brought us an example. We love to see homes. You brought us an example of a great value that is on the market right now. So walk us through this property.
Sure. This is a home I have listed in the Laurel Oak Country Club. It sits on a great golf course in Lakeview. You can see it has good bones. The most important thing to take away from this home, it's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath home. It does need some updating. We've priced it at $799. That's $146 a square foot. The average resale in Laurel Oak is over $2. Oh. So there's plenty of meat on this home to make an update and still give you instant equity, I think, in this home. Perfect for a large family or even an investor who can do his own work. If there's a contractor out there that's looking to invest and possibly flip, this is a perfect home to make some equity on.
It looks like a great opportunity. Now, you also brought us another home, but this one is not on the market, unfortunately. But you are using this as a great way to help us understand how you and your company use technology to sell homes. So let's look at this home that sold on Siesta Key and explain, tell us a little bit about this case study.
Sure. I wish it was up for sale because it only took me 12 days to sell it. And as we talked about the market changing with supply and demand problems, technology has changed the way we buy and sell homes today. With more transparency, it has led to more efficiency, and with those efficiencies, we can pass those savings on to our customers. So this house I listed for just 1% and saved my seller $40,000 in just 12 days on the market.
Wow, that checks a lot of boxes that make a lot of people very happy, saving money and less time. And all of this done through Sarasota Land and Homes. Thank you for the market update. And we love, obviously, the opportunity to look at great homes. That one in Laurel Oak is available if you are looking. You can find more information about Jim and Sarasota Land and Homes by visiting their website, sarasotalandandhomes.com. We'll be right back.